Well, Genius Kids, we believe in never too little to learn, and by that we mean that every child has an inner genius inside of them. And every child, when born, has their own native language. They speak their own language, they understand what they're saying to themselves, and we as educators here, we try to awaken that and bring that out. And through some of the teachings that Ms. Renu has created in her curriculum, we're able to create that. Ultimately, here at Genius Kids, we want to create little geniuses that ultimately become geniuses, because they are our leaders later on in life. In our classroom, we try to have everything. You know, we want to be able to hit on all five senses. So we teach through all five senses, whether that be through visual or through holding pieces, whether it be from counting or looking at colors, through feel, through listening. Music is very important in our school. We start off days with music and dance for all the children to just kind of get the energy out so we're ready to go. We're constantly singing songs here at the school. We just feel that if the more fun you make it, the easier it is to educate these children. So Ms. Renu, our founder, has created this curriculum. And in the curriculum, and when you watch it on the starboard, it's Chef Ms. Renu on the left-hand side of the screen. So by recipes, she's just saying that these are just the different lessons that she has. We call it recipes, but there are just so many different things that you can throw into a pot and create a wonderful meal. We feel that every single lesson that we do is a little ingredient that goes into a pot and creating this wonderful child develop. Well, as we said earlier, they're children. Sometimes you have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, 4-year-old. In order to educate these children, it's important to make everything seem fun and be fun. And so by making everything fun, they don't even realize that they're learning so much and they're excited to come back. There's always time for play at preschool, but it's also really important to teach, to get them ready for their next step in their life. And that's why in our school, we use a microphone for all of our lessons for numerous reasons. One, we'd like to help them with their self-confidence so when they do get older, they're ready for presentations. Also, we feel that later on in life when you interview for a job, what's going to set you apart is going to be your public speaking ability, because everyone will always have a 4.0 GPA. Everyone will have a good work experience. But in order to really sell yourself in those interviews, we feel like having this characteristic, this quality of being able to public speak can only help later on in life and give that child the extra confidence they need. Well, like we mentioned before about the microphone, that's a great aspect that separates us from the pack. We really encourage all of our lessons, so even when they go home, they practice on pretend microphones. The other thing that we do here is we have monthly homework packets. The reason behind that is it gives a parent an opportunity to see what the child is doing, also to work with the child and develop at home as well, and it teaches the child responsibility and knowing that there's still work that needs to be done at home. It's not just play at home all the time, and it just again gets them ready for elementary school. We fully anticipate the proof is in the pudding, in the sense that we really feel that by developing these kids at an early age, it will continue through elementary school, continue into high school, continue into college, and continue into professional careers. Ms. Rain has been doing this for quite a few years, and there have been very successful kids that have started at an early age and now are currently in politics or currently working for business companies. Well, education's always been really important. I've been fortunate enough to go to excellent schools here locally and continue that development in college, where I was an honors student as well as on an academic scholarship. And in college, in the honors program, you're required to do community service. And for my community service, I always worked with children in either tutoring or working with infants and taking care of them. So after college and after my master's, I still had a passion and a flair for developing children at an early age. And so I met Miss Reinu and I worked with her. I got to see some of her schools. I spent a lot of time there, and the passion was lit. And I realized that in Morgan Hill, we're lacking some of that passion in preschools, and I wanted to bring that. And I felt like this was a great product and a great curriculum and a great school, and we thought that maybe we could create that here for the Morgan Hill community. And we're so happy to be a part of the community here, and we hope to continue to thrive. And we're a family-oriented preschool in the sense that my parents have retired and they're part of my staff here. Our teachers are like family to us, and all the kids. I mean, they feel like they're like my own kids, and we love them dearly. So we're just happy, and education is just the utmost important thing, because that's what's gonna bring us back.